You walk into Costco thinking bulk buying means automatic savings. You trust that your fixed retirement income stretches further at the warehouse. You assume bigger quantities equal better value for your money. Consumer protection experts, financial advisors specializing in senior finances, and thousands of seniors sharing their experiences reveal a completely different reality. Costco isn't designed for seniors living alone or couples in retirement. The business model actively works against typical senior shopping patterns, living situations, and physical capabilities. What appears as savings on the surface transforms into wasted money, spoiled food, physical strain, and financial stress when reality hits. The membership fee increase hits hardest for those on fixed incomes. The massive bulk sizes force seniors to buy quantities they'll never use. The warehouse environment creates safety hazards. Older shoppers face navigating crowds and giant carts. The impulse purchase triggers exploit psychology in ways particularly damaging to retirement budgets. The storage requirements overwhelm homes where seniors have downsized. Today, we're counting down the 5 biggest problems seniors face at Costco, according to financial advisors, consumer advocates, and seniors who've learned expensive lessons. From membership costs that don't pay off to bulk food that spoils before consumption, these issues represent what experts actively warn against when counseling retirement age shoppers. And stick around until the end. We've got 5 bonus secrets about Costco's business model that specifically disadvantages seniors. The bonus revelations about psychological manipulation and hidden costs will fundamentally change how you evaluate warehouse club shopping. Number 5. The membership fee hits fixed incomes hard. The annual membership cost creates immediate financial pressure. Costco raised membership fees in September 2024 after years of stable pricing. The Gold Star membership increased from $60 to $65 annually, while executive membership jumped from $120 to $130. For seniors on fixed Social Security and pension income, even modest increases strain carefully balanced budgets. The fee increase offers no senior discount. Unlike many retailers providing senior pricing accommodations, Costco maintains uniform membership costs across all age groups. Financial advisors note this particularly impacts older adults whose income doesn't increase with inflation. Every dollar of membership fee represents money that could purchase actual goods elsewhere. The upfront cost requires justification through volume. You must spend enough at Costco to recover the membership fee through savings versus regular stores. Consumer analysts calculate Gold Star members need to save at least $5.42 monthly just to break even on the membership. Many seniors shopping for 1 or 2 people struggle to generate sufficient purchases to justify the annual cost. The executive membership rarely pays for seniors. The $130 executive membership offers 2% cash back on purchases. To recover just the extra $65 executive fee requires $3,250 in annual Costco spending. Seniors living alone or in couples often can't reach this threshold through necessary purchases alone. The math simply doesn't work for typical senior shopping patterns. The psychological pressure to shop there increases. Once you've paid the membership fee, you feel compelled to shop at Costco to justify the expense. This sunk cost fallacy drives unnecessary purchases. Seniors report buying items they don't need simply because they've already paid the membership and want to feel they're getting value. The alternative stores don't require membership. Regular supermarkets, discount grocers like Aldi, and even dollar stores offer competitive pricing on many items without requiring annual membership fees. The membership barrier makes it impossible to shop casually or occasionally at Costco. You're locked into a financial commitment before seeing any savings. The automatic renewal can catch seniors off guard. Many seniors enroll in automatic renewal for convenience, then forget about it. The membership fee charges annually to credit cards, sometimes catching retirees by surprise when their card is charged. Canceling requires remembering to act before the renewal date, creating another administrative burden. Financial advisors specifically counsel fixed-income seniors to carefully evaluate whether Costco membership generates genuine savings versus creating additional financial obligation. The membership fee represents a recurring cost that hits retirement budgets hardest when income is most constrained. Number 4. The bulk sizes create massive food waste. The quantities far exceed what seniors actually consume. Costco's entire business model centers on selling large quantities. A typical produce purchase might be a 10-pound bag of onions or a 5-pound container of berries. Seniors living alone or in couples cannot realistically consume these quantities before spoilage. The food waste completely negates apparent savings. Consumer experts emphasize that throwing away even 25% of a bulk purchase eliminates any price advantage. If you buy a $12 package of strawberries and half spoil, you've actually paid $12 for the amount you'd get in a $4 regular store package. The math turns savings into waste. The perishable items are particularly problematic. Fresh fruits, vegetables, bread, and dairy products have limited shelf life. Costco's bulk packaging means seniors buy quantities requiring consumption within days. A gallon of milk for someone living alone often leads to waste. The bakery's muffin dozen overwhelms single households. The freezer storage solution has real limitations. Many suggest freezing bulk items, but seniors often live in apartments or condos with small freezers. The space simply doesn't exist to freeze multiple bulk purchases. Even with freezer space, freezing changes texture and quality. Not everything freezes well. The spices and condiments lose potency. Costco sells giant containers of spices, seasonings, and condiments. These items degrade over time. A 5-pound jar of cinnamon loses aromatic oils months before consumption. The massive ketchup bottles exceed what typical seniors use before quality declines. You're buying more than remains usable. The variety limitation forces repetition. When you commit to bulk quantities, you eat the same foods repeatedly. Seniors value variety in their diets. Eating the same cereal for weeks because you bought a 2-pack, or the same frozen meal repeatedly because of bulk packaging, creates food fatigue. The use-by dates arrive too quickly. Many bulk items have earlier expiration dates than expected because they have already sat in distribution. Seniors discover that supposed savings come with compressed timelines for consumption. The pressure to use products before expiration creates stress and often results in waste anyway. Consumer advocates specifically warn seniors that bulk buying only saves money if you actually consume the products purchased. The typical senior household of 1 or 2 people rarely matches the consumption patterns Costco's bulk model assumes. Number 3. The warehouse environment is physically dangerous. The crowds and chaos create collision risks. Costco warehouses during peak hours resemble controlled chaos. Hundreds of shoppers navigate narrow aisles with oversized carts. Seniors report being bumped, cut off, and nearly run over by aggressive shoppers. The crowd density makes shopping physically stressful and potentially dangerous. The giant carts are difficult to maneuver. Costco's shopping carts are substantially larger and heavier than regular grocery carts. Seniors with reduced strength or mobility issues struggle to push, turn, and control these massive carts, especially when loaded with heavy bulk items. The physical effort required creates exhaustion and injury risk. The warehouse scale requires extensive walking. Costco warehouses are enormous buildings where seniors must walk substantial distances. The typical Costco shopping trip involves easily a half-mile or more of walking. For seniors with mobility limitations, arthritis, or cardiovascular issues, this represents genuine physical challenge. The high shelves create reaching hazards. Costco stacks products high on industrial shelving. Many items sit well above comfortable reaching height for average seniors. Attempting to pull down heavy bulk items from high shelves creates fall and injury risks. Asking for help works sometimes, but staff are often unavailable during peak times. The sample station crowds breed safety issues. The free sample stations create sudden crowd concentrations. Shoppers stop abruptly, creating collision hazards. Seniors navigating through sample crowds face increased pushing, shoving, and cart collisions. The sample areas become accident hotspots. The limited motorized carts create access problems. While Costco provides motorized shopping carts for customers with mobility issues, availability is limited. Peak shopping times often see all motorized carts in use. Seniors who need mobility assistance arrive to find no carts available, forcing difficult decisions about whether to shop. The parking lot presents additional dangers. Costco parking lots are massive and chaotic. Seniors must walk considerable distances from parking spaces to entrances. The lots feature aggressive drivers seeking spaces, creating pedestrian safety concerns. Loading bulk purchases into vehicles in crowded lots adds physical and safety challenges. Safety experts note that Costco's warehouse environment was designed for commercial buyers and families, not elderly individuals shopping alone. The physical demands and safety risks disproportionately impact senior shoppers. Number 2. The impulse purchases destroy retirement budgets. The warehouse layout is strategically designed for impulse buying. Costco deliberately arranges products to maximize unplanned purchases. The constantly changing inventory creates treasure hunt psychology. Seniors enter for specific items and leave with hundreds of dollars in unexpected purchases because of strategic placement and psychological manipulation. The sample stations trigger unnecessary buying. The free sample program isn't generosity, it's calculated marketing. Tasting a product lowers purchase resistance. Seniors particularly vulnerable to this tactic report buying items they didn't need simply because samples made them seem appealing. The samples cost Costco money but generate massive impulse sales. The deal perception overrides need assessment. Costco creates perception of amazing deals through strategic pricing displays. When seniors see an item marked down or featured prominently, deal-seeking psychology activates. The question shifts from, "Do I need this?" to, "Can I afford to miss this deal?" This mental shift drives purchases that don't serve actual needs. The bulk quantities amplify impulse spending. At regular stores, an impulse purchase might cost 5 tiers. At Costco, the same impulse purchase in bulk quantities costs $30 to $50. The financial impact of impulse buying multiplies through forced bulk quantities. A spontaneous decision becomes a significant budget item. The season items create urgency pressure. Costco rotates seasonal merchandise rapidly. The knowledge that items disappear creates artificial urgency. Seniors report buying holiday decorations, seasonal clothing, or special foods because they won't have it next time. This urgency tactic drives purchases that don't align with budgets or needs. The credit card acceptance is limited. Costco only accepts Visa credit cards and Costco's co-branded card. This limitation sometimes forces seniors into using debit cards or cash. When using debit or cash, the psychological spending breaks that credit card bills provide disappear. The money feels less, real, enabling larger impulse purchases. The checkout line placement maximizes last-minute additions. Costco checkout areas feature impulse items, books, candy, small electronics, seasonal goods. These last-minute opportunities for additional purchases catch shoppers when they are committed to checking out anyway. Adding just one more thing feels harmless, but accumulates into significant extra spending. Financial advisors working with seniors emphasize that Costco's environment is specifically engineered to maximize spending per visit. The impulse purchase triggers built into every aspect of the store work against the disciplined spending retirement budgets require. Number 1. The real savings are often illusions. Here's the absolute biggest problem according to consumer analysts. Costco's apparent savings frequently don't withstand actual comparison to regular stores. The bulk pricing creates savings perception, but reality often tells a different story when seniors analyze actual per-unit costs and factor in waste. The per-unit pricing isn't always cheaper. Consumer reports and independent price comparisons consistently find that many Costco items aren't actually cheaper per unit than sales prices at regular grocery stores. When you factor in grocery store loyalty programs, digital coupons, and weekly sales, numerous products actually cost less at traditional supermarkets. The forced bulk quantities inflate total spending. Even when per-unit price is slightly lower, buying forced bulk quantities means higher total expenditure. A senior might spend $3 for produce at a regular store versus $10 for bulk produce at Costco. The $7 difference exceeds their actual needs and budget, despite lower per-pound cost. The quality isn't consistently superior. Costco's Kirkland signature brand maintains generally good quality, but isn't universally superior to other brands. Seniors sometimes discover the premium products they paid bulk prices for don't match quality expectations. The return policy helps but creates hassle and wastes time. The membership fee must factor into savings calculations. Every Costco purchase must generate enough savings to contribute toward covering the annual membership fee. When you properly factor in the membership cost, Many purchases generate zero actual savings versus shopping membership-free stores. The savings math changes dramatically when including this recurring cost. The storage costs and challenges reduce value. Storing bulk purchases requires space that costs money. Seniors in apartments or assisted living pay for storage square footage. Buying bulk toilet paper that occupies storage space for months means paying rent or mortgage on that storage area. The hidden storage cost reduces apparent savings. The transportation costs add hidden expenses. Costco locations tend to be in specific areas, often requiring longer drives than the local supermarkets. The additional miles driven to reach Costco, often in separate shopping, trips, cost gas money. For seniors on fixed incomes, the transportation cost can eliminate the purchasing savings. The time investment has real value. Costco shopping trips are time-intensive. Driving to warehouse locations, navigating crowds, managing bulk purchases, and dealing with larger shopping trips takes substantially more time than quick local store visits. For seniors, this time investment represents cost and comfort, energy, and opportunity. The comparison shopping reveals alternatives. When seniors actually compare Costco against discount chains like Aldi, traditional stores' senior discount days, and online grocery delivery, they often find more economical options. Aldi offers comparable low prices without membership fees. Many stores offer senior discount days. Online delivery eliminates transportation costs and physical strain. Consumer protection experts emphasize that Costco's business model optimizes for families buying in bulk. Seniors shopping for one or two people operate in a completely different economic reality, where bulk savings often transform into actual financial loss. Beyond the 5 biggest problems, investigators reveal 5 bonus secrets about Costco. Bonus secret 1: there's no senior discount because it would reduce profits. The company deliberately refuses senior discounts. Unlike many retailers offering senior discount days or reduced pricing for elderly customers, Costco maintains identical pricing for all age groups. This isn't accidental. It's calculated business strategy protecting profit margins from a demographic with different shopping patterns. The senior demographic wouldn't spend enough. Costco's business model relies on high-volume purchases per visit. Seniors typically buy smaller quantities and shop less frequently than families. Offering senior discounts would reduce revenue from a demographic already spending less per visit than ideal customers. The membership fee model conflicts with senior discounts. Costco's core business strategy involves membership fees, funding operations while product margins stay minimal. Discounting memberships for seniors would reduce the fee revenue Costco depends on. Discounting products for seniors would eliminate the thin margins bulk pricing creates. The family focus is intentional. Costco's entire approach targets families making large purchases. The bulk quantities, the warehouse atmosphere, the product selection, everything optimizes for households of 3+ people stocking up. Seniors don't fit this target demographic profile. The alternative retailers benefit from Costco's approach. By refusing senior accommodations, Costco effectively pushes senior shoppers toward competitors. Regular supermarkets offering senior discount days, stores with smaller package sizes, and retailers with senior-friendly layouts capture the business Costco rejects. Bonus secret 2: the treasure hunt model exploits decision fatigue. The constantly changing inventory is deliberate manipulation. Costco intentionally rotates products and changes inventory regularly. This treasure hunt approach creates urgency and triggers impulse purchases. Seniors facing cognitive decline or decision fatigue become particularly vulnerable to this tactic. The product placement science targets emotional buying. Costco employs retail psychologists and placement specialists who arrange products to maximize emotional purchasing decisions. High-demand items are placed strategically to force shoppers past impulse purchase opportunities. This scientific approach exploits natural human psychology. The limited selection creates false scarcity. By maintaining fewer SKUs than traditional grocers, Costco creates perception that products are exclusive or limited. When seniors see an item, the subconscious fear it won't be available next time triggers purchases. This artificial scarcity is calculated manipulation. The sample stations are conversion tools. Every sample station represents calculated investment in impulse purchase conversion. Costco tracks which samples generate highest purchase rates and optimizes accordingly. Seniors tasting samples become statistically more likely to make unplanned purchases. The warehouse aesthetic suggests wholesale pricing. The bare-bones warehouse environment, industrial shelving, and bulk displays all create psychological associations with wholesale pricing and bulk savings. This environmental psychology makes shoppers less price-sensitive and more likely to assume they're getting deals even when they're not. Bonus secret 3. The return policy is less generous than advertised. The policy has significant limitations. While Costco advertises generous return policies, meaningful restrictions exist. Electronics have 90-day limits. Opened consumables may not be returnable. The return process requires transportation back to warehouse, waiting in customer service lines, and dealing with sometimes skeptical staff. The hassle factor prevents many returns. Seniors who discover bulk food going bad often don't return it because of the physical effort required. Driving back to Costco, navigating the warehouse to customer service, and dealing with the return process feels like more effort than the refund is worth. Costco benefits from returns that never happen. The membership cancellation refund has conditions. While Costco offers membership fee refunds if you cancel, conditions apply. You must cancel before renewal. Some purchases might affect refund eligibility. The administrative process requires time and effort. Many seniors keep memberships they don't want because cancellation feels complicated. The staff discretion creates inconsistency. Return acceptance often depends on individual staff member judgment. Some seniors report easy returns while others face questioning or denial. This inconsistency makes the generous return policy feel less reliable than advertised. Bonus secret 4. The bulk buying model encourages overeating. The larger package sizes normalize overconsumption. Research shows people consume more when larger packages are available. Bulk quantities sitting in homes encourage eating beyond natural hunger cues. Seniors maintaining health through portion control find bulk quantities sabotage disciplined eating. The might as well finish it psychology appears. When bulk food approaches expiration, seniors feel pressure to consume it rather than waste money. This pressure leads to overeating beyond appetite or health needs. The financial guilt overrides health considerations. The variety reduction impacts nutrition. Committing to bulk quantities means eating the same foods repeatedly. Nutritionists emphasize dietary variety for senior health. Bulk buying of limited items reduces diet diversity, potentially impacting nutrition. The unhealthy options dominate bulk aisles. Costco's bulk sections heavily feature processed foods, snacks, and less healthy options. The healthy fresh produce and lean proteins come in quantities seniors struggle to consume. The bulk model structurally favors less nutritious food choices. Bonus secret. 5 are key. The gasoline. Savings involve hidden costs. The gas lines waste substantial time. Costco gas stations feature notoriously long lines, especially during peak hours. Seniors can wait 20 to 30 minutes in gas lines. The time cost often exceeds the monetary savings from slightly lower gas prices. The location inconvenience adds mileage. Costco gas stations only exist at warehouse locations. Seniors might drive extra miles to reach Costco gas versus using convenient local stations. The additional driving can negate gas savings through increased fuel consumption. The payment restrictions create complications. Costco gas stations only accept specific payment methods, Costco-branded credit cards, Visa, or debit. This payment limitation frustrates seniors using other credit cards or preferring different payment methods. The savings amount is often minimal. The actual per-gallon savings at Costco gas typically ranges from 0.15 per gallon versus regular stations. For a 12-gallon fill-up, that's $0.60 $180 saved. When factoring time spent and miles driven to reach Costco, the actual economic benefit often disappears. You've now heard from consumer advocates about the 5 biggest problems seniors face at Costco, plus 5 bonus secrets about how the business model disadvantages elderly shoppers. The pattern is clear. Costco's entire approach optimizes for families making large purchases while creating obstacles, waste, and financial disadvantage for seniors. The bulk quantities exceed what seniors consume. Living alone or in couples, retirees simply cannot use the massive package sizes before spoilage. The food waste eliminates savings while creating guilt about wasted money. The warehouse environment presents physical challenges. The crowds, giant carts, extensive walking, and chaotic atmosphere create genuine safety and stamina. Issues for elderly shoppers. The membership fees strain fixed incomes. Without senior discounts and with recent price increases, the annual membership cost represents real money that could purchase groceries elsewhere. The impulse purchase environment exploits psychology. Costco's strategic design maximizes unplanned spending through techniques that particularly impact seniors dealing with decision fatigue. The apparent savings often don't materialize. When properly accounting for membership fees, waste, storage costs, and actual comparison shopping, Costco frequently costs more than alternatives designed for smaller households. Better alternatives exist for senior shopping. Discount chains like Aldi offer low prices without membership fees. Regular supermarkets provide senior discount days, smaller quantities suitable for one or two people, and easier accessibility. Online grocery delivery eliminates physical strain and transportation costs. Share this information with senior friends and family. They deserve to understand that bulk warehouse shopping designed for families doesn't serve retirement households. The savings are often illusions masking actual financial disadvantage. Now, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the hidden menu and tell us in the comments, do you shop at Costco as a senior? Have you experienced these problems? What alternatives work better for your situation? At the hidden menu, we believe in consumer protection, evidence-based shopping guidance, and helping seniors avoid financial traps designed for different demographics. Stop assuming bulk buying automatically saves money. Understand that business models built for families actively work against retirement households, where one or two people are consuming reasonable quantities appropriate to their actual needs and living situations.